These are the new Mic Minis, and as you can see, they definitely live up to their name. So I've been wanting a pair of wireless microphones, or a single wireless microphone even, for some time, and because it's Corporate Greed Week, which is Black Friday, in other words, um, I had a look around and I was considering the DJI Mini 2s or the Rode Mic Pros, and they run about £300 a set upwards. And I came across these, which was the Mic 2, and had two options listed on Amazon. They had a microphone on its own with a little receiver for £79, and then they had one in a box, a charger box like this, for 144. And I thought, Mic Mini, and there was no reviews or anything for it. It was like, it was like a listing that had no reviews whatsoever. So I went onto there was nothing on Google about them as such. So I went on the DJI website, and the reason I couldn't find anything about them was because they'd physically just been launched that day, which I think was which was, I think, was Tuesday. So, needless to say, for the price, I thought they'll be exactly what I need. But I'll get the dual case because it comes with a battery and everything, and I'll explain in a moment. So I placed the order and they've arrived. So we'll have a quick look at the box that they've come in, see what you get. Let's have a look inside the box. Nicely packaged. Resealable bag. So it comes in a nice little pouch. And then inside the pouch we've got the wind covers, USB cable, so we have the main unit here, again in like a little resealable bag. A little bit like a headphone box with your built-in battery and everything. Press to unlock, it says there. I'll have to take that off first, won't we? A little sticker off. And there we go. Now they are tiny. So you've got your little tiny receiver there, which has a shoe mount on it, so you can mount it on top of your camera. It looks like it syncs itself as well, which we'll check in the instructions in a minute. We have a USB receiver of some type, and then we have the actual microphones. They are tiny. They have a little magnet on the back, so you can put that behind your t-shirt. For example, if you're just wearing a t-shirt and you don't want to stick it on the edge of your collar, and it will just clip on like that. Very nice. And there's two of those, and they just drop back in your charger like so. Charge status on the front, so they actually come pretty much fully charged as well, which is nice. So all in all, a nice little package there. The fact there's a little carry bag as well. See if these will actually close with the storage for these as well. They just clip on, but the thing would be to see if we can actually close it with them on, because then it's an all-in-one storage solution. Oh yes, that's very nice. So you can actually keep those on, which is handy. Oops. And I guess we could keep those in the bag, possibly in the container as well, but if not, we can just keep them in a little bag behind, the little storage bag. But that's a nice little touch that you can actually store them, because I don't believe you can store them on the larger one. But that's a nice little touch, that. So yeah, first impressions, very nice. Let's go and see what they actually sound like now. Now, when you open the box, you can see that it's just like a case that your wireless headphones come in, with a little battery charger, USB port on the rear there to charge them. When you open it, they sync up and pair to each other, which is nice. As you can see, you've actually got storage where you can keep the little wind, if I can get them off, the little wind cases in, but obviously you don't need to keep those on. But as you can see, they're really tiny. So they're not large things like the other ones. And another thing that I like is they have the normal clip on the back to pop over your shirt, sort of thing like that. Let me say it like that. But you do actually get a little microphone on the back, a little, so you can go like that. But you do actually get a little magnet on the back. So what that means is you just get your magnet, hold it underneath a item of clothing, so you don't have to have it right on your collar, and it'll just clip on. So you can have it, in that sort of position and not have it too near your mouth, and away you go. So in terms of the bits and pieces you get, obviously you get your little receiver there. There's no fancy displays or anything on it, but as you can see, there's a little USB on the back, a jack cable there, and you've got this little boost gain switch there. So you can click your camera, because it's got the little built-in hot shoe. You just slide it onto your camera and then just plug it in. So it records onto the SD card in your camera or whichever device you're using, because these don't actually have any recording capabilities built in like the more expensive models. It's just purely a microphone with a transmitter and receiver. So as you can see, that's ready now to record onto your camera. Or if you want, another way you can connect it, which I'm going to do now to try it out, because I've not actually had any idea what these sound like yet, is you just plug the supplied USB cable in and connect it to your computer. Or another thing that they provide in the case, which is just tucked there, is this little adapter that slides on the base. You just slide this one off here, it reveals the pins. You just slide that in, and then you can plug that in. Just reach over, grab my phone. You can grab your phone, and again you could just plug it into the USB at the bottom and record that way. That's now active, ready to record on your phone if you want you to go that way. So it's a nice little handy package. Well, they've pretty much thought of everything really for someone like myself, a small sort of like really tiny YouTube channel that doesn't, we don't make money or anything as such. It's just a little bit of a hobby. So we just want to increase the sound quality, because normally I'd do voiceover and stuff with something like this, which is okay, but it's not brilliant. Or record to the microphone built in the camera, or in this case into the webcam thingy. So hopefully there's going to be quite an improvement now as I switch over. So everything's now connected through the little DJI controller there. I'm just doing that on my phone, so you can see I just plugged it into the bottom of the computer. So that's the audio from the microphone. Hopefully you can hear me nice and clearly. As I say, I have no idea what it sounds like at the minute, because this is just on the fly testing. I won't know until I go back into edit to see what it sounds like. But yeah, just some little specs about this. You get up to 40 hours with this, which is not bad at all. As I say, I think it's about 10 or 11 hours you get as they are, but then you can just drop them in to charge them up some more. When you open it, they all automatically pair, so it's ready to go, no buttons to press or anything like that. And if you're getting low on power, 5 minutes charge will give you an hour, which I think is quite good, especially for someone myself. Like you might forget to charge them before you do a quick little instantaneous video or something. You've got the adjustable gain on the receiver, as I've mentioned, with the hot shoe, etc. You do have two noise level cancellation differences, which I think is that button there. So I'll just press it to see if it makes any difference. See if it's made any difference. I'm not sure if I'm pressing the right button, because as I say, I'm not bothered to look at the instructions. I've just opened it and thought, oh, I'm going to have a play. You do get up to 400 meters range with this, which, to be honest, is more than adequate for what you're going to want. I mean, I'm just going to be pretty much sat down, or if I'm working in my workshop, moving around a little bit like that way, you may move 4 or 5 meters away from the transmitter, which is neither here or there. You do have built-in Bluetooth, but I'm not sure if that's limited only to connect to other DJI devices, like the Osmo Mini 2s and so on. And you, as I mentioned before, you don't have any built-in recording capability on this, so you will be reliant on recording through your software or your camera SD card, whichever you're going to use. So as I say, price is £79 to about £144 for the complete package that I got. I think that's really good value for money. Let me know what you think in the comments below, guys, and if this sound quality is and let me know if this sound quality is an improvement, and if you think it's worth the money. I think, without playing back, for what you get in the package, it's a good deal, and I bought this myself. It's not a sponsored video or anything, so I just thought I'd share it with you guys in case you're in a similar situation where you're just a little YouTube channel like myself and you just want to try and increase things, make the quality a little bit better and try and get a few more people on board to support the channel. So, talking of supporting the channel, please like and subscribe, and hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.